everybody, Herp by Walrus, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play of Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. Let's just start our adventure. Oh boy. I am excited to bring this game to the channel. I adore this game. It's easily my favorite tower defense game of all time. I think it's wonderfully designed. I think it's pretty dang perfect, if I do say so myself. I'm just very nice to this game, and I like it a lot. So, here's how you play. All you have to do is click on a seed and drag it to the grass. And then boom, then you plant the seed. This is a pea shooter. You click on the falling sun to collect it, and then if you keep on clicking on them, you need to collect it to grow more plants. 100 gets you another pea shooter. You don't want to let the zombies reach your house. The pea shooters have infinite range, can see the entire length of your driveway. Well, I mean, of your lawn, and can kill the zombies in 10 hits. So, for this Let's Play, I'm going to be doing a no-death run. It's something I've wanted to bring to the channel for a long time, and I'm super excited. So, here are the stipulations for the no-death run. You'll see the rules, like, on the top and the bottom of the screen. If any plant gets killed by a zombie, eaten, crushed, ran over, I immediately have to start the level over. The only exception is being taken out by a recreational vehicle of some kind. That's not going to come into play until much later. Exceptions to this rule are plants that sacrifice themselves to kill zombies, like potato mines, squash, etc. And another thing is, I can remove any plant I like once I'm able to with the shovel. Eventually you'll get a shovel that'll let you remove plants. So sunflowers are an extremely important plant. We got that for beating the last level. Sunflowers help you make sun without, needing it. Also, each plant has a recharge rate that'll take a little bit to plant over time. So, in the earlier sections of this game, you're going to notice that it's a little bit easy. As the game goes on, it's going to be much harder for me to lose plants. And if you might be thinking that I could have an entire team of kamikaze plants, that's not a good idea. If I did have an entire team of kamikaze plants, I would lose. Because the recharge rate on kamikaze plants, as on the recharge rate up here, is enormous. If I were to have an entire team of ones that kill themselves and other plants, I would lose immediately. Also, regular zombies take 10 shots to kill. You're gonna hear my, knowledge about this game as time goes on. Like, once he's down to 5 hits, he'll lose an arm. And then he'll take 5 more hits to beat. See? 1 more. Yep. 10 hits on a regular zombie. Then you can put, So, as you can probably tell, you're gonna have 5 lanes by the end of the tutorial, which is pretty cool. You want to set up back rows of sunflowers so you can put your shooters in the front. Unless you want sunflowers in the front so the shooters can have more range. So the sunflowers get bit, but your shooters don't die just in case. But since this is a no-death run, it doesn't matter if my shooters get bit. So, I don't know if I said this. I might have already. I wasn't paying attention. If my plants get bit at all, I cannot remove them from the field. Otherwise, it would be unfair for me to, have a no-death run. I could just remove them before they die, and it would be bullcrap. So, and as you saw last time, on the bottom left right corner here is the level progress. It goes up to that red flag. A red flag is a wave of zombies. Waves of zombies don't happen always right at the end. They can sometimes happen near the middle of a wave. Also, I'm glad I put it up there. So, just collect more sun, put down more pea shooters. And like I said, it's going to be pretty easy starting off. I'm just going to be more talking about the plants rather than worried about where to put everything. So just put things down here and make everything normal. So this is your first example of a kamikaze plant. This is a cherry bomb. It blows up all zombies in an area. I will show off every plant in this game that I can. And cherry bombs are really useful for those conehead zombies. Those conehead zombies take exactly 30 hits, I believe. I'll double check as soon as we get in. Because it's been a while since I played this game. The only time I've ever played it was on mobile. This is the first time I've ever played it on console, which is probably people's first experience with the game. The mobile port of Plants vs. Zombies is pretty damn good. I think it's really nice. Okay. So, since the zombie's coming right now, instead of planting another sunflower, I'm going to hold out for another sun and set up a pea shooter. You need to keep track of how much sun you have, where your recharges are at, and whether or not you want more sunflowers placed. There's a lot of stuff you need to keep track of, and you're going to be introduced to more like elements of quick thinking as you head along, and more elements of allocation of resources. Because you're going to get more resources as time goes on. I'll talk about them when they show up. So yeah, these guys take only 10 hits, so they're not really all that hard. Also, I'm probably going to put on a lot of sunflowers just to help with the cherry bombs. Because if I get the cherry bombs, I'll be able to blow up the conehead zombies without them really making their way through that much. Also, it's also worth mentioning that you can look to see how many spaces it takes for one pea shooter to kill a zombie. So this is two squares of grass. It's like 2.5 squares of grass to kill one. So now I can show off what a cherry bomb does. This guy's will take 30 hits. So if it takes 2.5 spaces to kill one zombie, it'll take 7.5 spaces to kill this zombie, which I don't have. So I'm just going to put the cherry bomb here. If you place it there, you blow up the zombie immediately. Double the power, though, will only take 5 spaces, which is exactly how much I have. There's a bit of math involved in these kind of runs that I like. I'm lucky I like math. Also, sorry I ruined that, like, OCD spot. I like to set everything up in, like, rows that make sense. Also, that won't show up in time. Also, the firing rate kind of changes a little bit, so it's a little better overall. That's gonna kill it, right? I might have my first bitten plant. No, I'm not. It'll totally kill it before it gets bit. Cool. Alright, throw this pea shooter here. The tutorial levels in the front lawn are really easy. Once you get 5 rows, it gets much more, like, fun to mess around with. Only 3 rows is not that bad. Also, the huge wave of zombies approaching, I'm going to show you just how destructive the cherry bomb is. Cherry bomb kills in a, like, 3x3 setting. So, as soon as I get the chance, which is now, just put him here. Boom. Destroyed everybody. Also, this is a walnut. Blocks off zombies and protects your other plants. If a tough zombie is coming at you, and you don't want your plant to get eaten right away, walnuts take a lot of bites. Walnuts is another reason why I have that self-imported rule that I cannot remove a plant that has been bitten. Otherwise, I could just remove a walnut whenever I wanted to avoid it getting eaten, which is kind of bull. So I need to, like, get my allocations of resources set up. Also, I still can't remove plants yet. I don't have that option. Soon. Can I get 2 more sun, please? Thank you. Put the pea shooter here. I'm going to put him in front a little bit. Because, as we saw, it takes 2.5 spaces for this fully to kill them. And 10 shots. I love this game just because of how, balanced each of the plants are. You'll see what I mean as we go on. There are some plants that are obviously more overpowered than others, but I like basically every plant in this game. And I'm going to tell you which ones are my favorites. I have distinct favorites. Especially when we get to the backyard, because that has the most overpowered plant in the game. And I'm sure you already know what it is if you know anything about this game. So, I've already planted a ton of sunflowers, so I'm pretty set. Even just having these pea shooters here is a pretty good defense mechanism. I can put the walnuts in front a little bit, give myself some more leeway just in case. Also, there's some stuff later on that you can use to repair your plants that get hurt. I'm going to opt to not use any kind of... I wasn't paying attention. I put a pea shooter there. Let's put a sunflower here! Again, sorry if I ruined your OCD. That's really my bad. Alright, put more pea shooters up. Put you here. So yeah, sunflowers in the back is like my main way I play. they're the best way to just like remember to know where all of your clicking resources are, and you can just click on them as you go along. So these guys might not kill him in time, so I'm going to put a walnut right here. Well, I'll put a walnut here so you can see him at least get bitten. They take a lot of chomps to get rid of. I don't know how many chomps it takes to get rid of certain plants because, you know, that's the thing I'm mainly trying to avoid. Also, cherry bomb. Just in case. I'm really putting these guys out of whack right now, but, you know, it's worth it in the long run. Also, once you have a ton of sunflowers, you're going to get sun like it's nobody's business. And you won't even know what to do with it, which is really fun because I like always having something to do. So yeah, he's getting bit again, but it's fine. You can see visible damage on them when they do take enough damage, but he's still happy. He's got the smile on his face, so he still hasn't taken like a ton of damage to warrant him like being sad. They would get sad as time goes on though. Alright, so I have enough to do another cherry bomb, but it still hasn't recharged yet. And also there's more. The fun part about this game is the many different types of plants you have, but also the many different types of zombies that the game throws at you. As we move along, you'll see a bunch of really cool designs for zombies. And now we're introduced to the shovel. This is what I was talking about, removing plants. Removing plants is helpful in a sense. They make room for another plant. Let's say if you misplace something, like right here, for example. Also, this character is fantastic. The name's Crazy Dave, but you can just call me Crazy Dave. Listen, I got a surprise for you. But first, I'll need you to clear your lawn. Use the shovel to dig up those plants. Let the digging commence. So, just click on the shovel and then click on a plant to remove it. Now for the surprise, we're going bowling. Here, take this walnut. Why to put a walnut in your hand? Because I'm crazy. Now go, bowl me a winner. I love Crazy Dave. So, now we're introduced to these sections. Walnut bowling! You have to take a walnut, but not yet. And bowl them into zombies. You can only place them before the line, but you can have these guys cross the line whenever you want. Also, you'll probably notice another thing about this game is these lawnmowers over here. These lawnmowers will push through zombies if they manage to get through your line. So these like minigames don't matter much in a no-death run, but they are really fun. So having zombies get really close to you and having your walnuts pile up is cool, so you can get combos. Well, if it decided to go the right way. These red ones are Explodo Nuts, which function the exact same as cherry bombs. So whenever they nail a zombie, they will explode on impact. So just wait for them to come. This first one's basically a tutorial, so you can throw crap willy-nilly, but I'm just showing you that you can, like, bounce them off each other. If you get enough combos of bounces, you'll get money! But I'm not sure yet. I think you only get money as soon as it's introduced into the game. Because money isn't introduced yet. Also, Conehead zombies take 2 hits to kill, rather than 1 hit. God, I love this game. I'm so excited to keep going through it. Alright. Is that a combo? That's 2 hits. That's fine. That should be 3. No, it wasn't. But I can show you what an Explodo Nut does. Boom! Yep, acts exactly the same as a cherry bomb. It goes powie! I remember back in the day, I was probably like 6 years ago or so, I watched Danebo, the creator of the Annoying Orange, do this game on his gaming channel. It was a really good Let's Play. He made it really fun. He did specialty voices for each of the plants, and also did noises for each of the exploding sounds. Not so much exploding sounds, I mean for the game. I'm surprised it didn't hit. You have to like line them up. Like this will get a double hit. Yeah. They'll always just bounce wherever they want, I think. I don't know if you can control where they go. Maybe they go where they think they'll hit another one. That's not true. It probably would have done it for the other way. Also, as you'll notice, this also has waves, so it will tell you when the final one's coming. Which is why I'm saving all these Explodo Nuts. They'll be really good. Also, I think if you get a 3 combo, you get money normally. So I don't think it's giving me money yet. Oh, so here's the huge wave. If you don't clear out zombies before this one reaches the final flag, the final wave will show up anyway. So you have to be prepared for that. Kill this. Okay, now that I got Explodo Nuts, easy. And I'm done! That one just took out everybody. And your next flint you get is the Potato Mine. I'm sorry, I keep calling them out before they come. They're just taking a little while. Explodes on contact, but takes time to arm itself. So, that's it for the first episode of Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. We're on level 1-6, and I haven't lost a plant yet. Thank you all so very much for watching. Herpter by Walrus, and I'm excited to bring this to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.